Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one staring blankly at that endless spreadsheet. Listen up for a sec. What if I told you there's a secret weapon that could handle all the most mind-numbing, soul-crushing parts of your job? Well, let's find out what it is. You know the feeling. We've all been there, just absolutely buried under a mountain of manual, repetitive tasks. Copying, pasting, clicking through what feels like hundreds of web pages. It's basically the digital version of moving a pile of rocks from one side of the yard to the other and back again. So picture this. You're trying to put together a weekly report, right? You're pulling data from 100 different places one by one. And you start to feel it, that soul-crushing sensation, like your actual life force is just being drained into a spreadsheet. It's a feeling that one very overwhelmed office worker summed up perfectly with this quote. I mean, come on, does that feeling ring a bell? That burnout you get from pure, unfiltered tedium? Just staring at the screen, wondering, is this really what my career is all about? Yeah, I bet it does. But what if you could just delegate it? Hand it all off. Not to another person, but to a totally tireless, uncomplaining new team member. A cyber intern, if you will, that actually loves doing the boring stuff. So let me introduce you to the Lobster. It's actually a tool called OpenClaw, and you can really just think of it as your own personal digital helper. Now, the most important part, the crucial point here, is that you don't need to know any code. You just tell it what you want it to do in simple terms. For instance, you can literally just say, hey, go to these 100 websites, grab these specific numbers for me, and stick them all in this file. And just like that, it's off, doing all that grunt work for you. No more manual data entry, ever. Okay, so let's talk about the return on investment, the ROI. But forget all of those complex business metrics for a minute. We're going to talk about the ROI that actually matters. How many of those I am so ready to quit moments this thing can save you. Imagine you work in HR or administration. How much of your day is just spent answering the exact same 3 questions over and over and over again? Where's the interview? What time is it? Do I need to bring my resume? So check out this calculation. Your investment? Well, it's about the amount of time it takes to drink a cup of coffee just to get it set up. And your return? It can watch your inbox 24/7 and automatically reply to those questions. You get to save your voice and, as the source so brilliantly puts it, you gain about an hour of paid slacking time every single day. Or hey, what if you're a new media operator? Part of your job is to be constantly checking what your competitors are doing online. The before picture here is, well, pretty grim. You are an emotionless human screenshot machine, just mindlessly capturing and saving stuff. But the after? Oh, it's a total game changer. You're kicking back, sipping a latte, while your cyber intern does 100% of the monitoring, catching every single update with perfect accuracy. I mean, the value you're getting here is almost comical. You're getting perfectly accurate monitoring for 0 salary. Your boss might think you're burning the midnight oil, but really you're just checking the report your lobster put together while you were catching up on your favorite show. The return really is just that good. Now, I know exactly what a lot of you are probably thinking. This all sounds great, but it has to be super technical, right? This has to involve coding. Well, let's tackle that fear head on. Because, yeah, this is the #1 fear for most people. The second you hear the word automation, you just picture all those lines of complicated code on a scary black screen. It's an instant turnoff. But here's the secret. The whole logic behind this tool is that it's designed to work just like a human does. It's not some high-level, abstract piece of software. It's just a simple, obedient assistant that follows your lead. The process is just incredibly straightforward. You literally just describe the same steps you would take yourself. You tell it, click here on the screen. Then you tell it, copy this information. And then you tell it, paste it over here. That's it. It just takes those instructions and repeats them perfectly, as many times as you need. This might be the most important ROI of all. Because that kind of repetitive work doesn't just eat up your time, it completely drains your mental energy. By offloading these tasks to your lobster, you free up your brain to focus on the big, creative, important problems, like deciding what to have for dinner. So, it's really time to stop just surrendering to the daily spreadsheet grind. It's time to fight back. It's time to reclaim your workday. And this right here, this is the big aha moment. The problem isn't that you're bad with technology. The problem is you might just be behind on the right kind of productivity tools, the ones designed for everybody, not just for software developers. And I'm serious about this. Don't let another day or another week or another year of your creative potential get wasted on tasks a machine could be doing for you.
It's time to get your cyber intern on the job.
So I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. If you had a tireless digital intern showing up for work tomorrow, what's the very first soul-crushing, mind-numbing task you would hand right over? Think about it.